Hello, John, and everyone at Salas Pool. My name is Lolo with 4F Legacy Media. I'm the owner here, and I believe my wife spoke to you guys over the phone, or spoke to you, John, over the phone. And it sounded like you guys were doing pretty okay and having consistent numbers coming in every month. So the purpose for this video is just to show you three tips and tricks on how you can improve your online presence, and kind of just to show you the gaps that are making that can help your business kind of push over the next level. I know you're having good numbers, but there's always room for improvement. So that's what we're here to show you today. And if by the end of the video you feel like we have a lot of tricks up our sleeves and this is something you want help with or more information, just reach out to me at 09-638-9694, and I'd love to sit down and chat with them. But let's go getting started first with what is SEO and why is it important for your business? So SEO is the practice of optimizing a website, in this case yours, to improve its organic visibility and rankings on search engines like Google, where your customers are searching for your services. And this is important because it increases online visibility, it builds credibility, it builds trust, and it attracts cost-effective and targeted traffic. And at the end of the day, brings in even more leads than what you're already getting. And just brings in more money at the end of the day. So let's go and move forward to quick pool builders in Mesto. Here, I just want to show you a quick search on how all this works. I'm a paying customer who's looking for a pool. I run this search, and this is what pops up in my face. So I get these first that are sponsored. These are typically people running ads. These are hit or miss, though. If you're running an ad blocker, then it won't show up. So you just have to have a good strategy and know what you're doing. But ads are typically pay to play, so the more you pay, the more they're going to throw you up here. So the next one after that is going to be the map pack or the local map pack here. So these top three are typically the ones getting the most clicks because no one looks past this here typically. So what matters here is the next thing I'm going to talk to you about, which is citations. Citations are anywhere where your NAP, which is your name, address, or phone number for your business, anywhere where your NAP is listed across online directories. So the more NAPs you have, the more credible you look. And the more important thing is to have consistent matching NAP. So your name, address, and phone number have to be consistent across these directories in order for you to look more credible. If you have some things that aren't matching up, Google gets confused and it's like, okay, well, is this you or is this not you? So what matters here is citations, and you can check your citations using white marks. You can see I have yours here loading next to some competitors here. But the more you have, the more you stand out. And I always recommend to go find out what your competitors have, match their citations, but don't stop there. Go ahead and double so you really win by that landslide. So that's it for citations and for the map pack here. Below that, you're going to find your organic section. And then right here is where a lot of things will play into play. And the more important thing is going to be backlinks. So backlinks you can think of as a popularity contest like you're in high school. So the more popular you are, the more friends you have, the more people know you, and the more trustworthy you are in other people's eyes. If you don't know anyone and no one knows you, how can I really trust you? So I want to show you a few people who are doing really well in the space. So I'm going to take you over to Ahrefs, another software I use, and then here I see backlink profiles. Keywords are ranking. So you're getting an AI overview, that's good there. You have some decent numbers here. You have 323 backlinks from 193 referring domains, which is decent. And you got 22 ranking keywords. So that's all nice, but I want to show you some competitors over here. So I'll take you over to Premier Pools and Spas. So you can see that they have a whopping 14,000 backlinks from 1,500 referring domains. And they're ranking for over 2.6 organic keywords that are bringing in much more traffic than the 22 keywords that you're ranking for. And they're getting found much more on AI Overview. You can see the 88 times, ChatGPT 8. Now let me take you over to Salas Pool and show you how you guys are doing. 0 in AI citations, which is bad. It just means you're not getting found in the AI overviews. Backlinks, you have 37 from 37 referring domains, which isn't bad, but you got two competitors over here. This is Thomas Pool Spas, and this is your guys'. Thomas Pool and Spas, they have 323, 22 keywords. You have 37 backlinks and only and 0 keywords. So that'd be a good competitor to go after, and that'd be easy to kind of do over the months, and kind of start competing with them in the SEO space. But then go after Premier, Pool, and Spa, which are killing it with all their backlinks and their organic keywords they're ranking for. So it's just finding stuff like this and seeing what your competitor is doing, and kind of doing the same for your website. And then the last thing I want to go over, now that we're at your website here, is going to be content. So we got citations that are your NAP across directories online. And then you got your backlinks, which is other businesses or other websites, pointing back at your website. And you saw the amount of power that you can have from 15,000 down to 300, down to only 30. So Google looks at that and take that into consideration on how it's going to rank and what it's going to show its users. And the last one I want to go is content. So content is going to be any words, keywords on your website. So anything that can be highlighted is considered content. Looks like that's all pictures, so I can't really drag that. But see here, that's all content right there. That's what Google's engine will read, and based off the content that it reads, then it'll suggest if it's credible enough to put out to its users. So what I would recommend for your own page is honestly beef up the words. Google likes anywhere from 1,000, 1,500. Let me show you a competitor website here real quick. So let's go to Modesto Pool Builders. I just want to show you their website and what they're doing. So you can see they have an about us, our services. It's much more easy to click on compared to yours, where it's a little hidden over here on the side. But it's much more user friendly here. You got about us. You got showrooms, reviews, financing, services, pool design, pool clean. All that. You got different galleries for different things. Contact us, phone number, and then all their media sites linked in there. So you see here, as soon as you get we want to build your dream. So it automatically catches attention, already has services, and get a quote. So you can see all the content they have. They have classic pools, all this stuff. So the engine will go on here and read all this word or all these words, and then see what the user is searching for, and if it matches best, and your site is credible, the search engine will push your website to that user. So you can see like all the work they've done here, and it's just pretty solid website here. So they're doing good in the website game. So I would just recommend you just kind of over time add more words, add more keywords, and then just kind of revamp your website to make it look nice. And then just for a little freebie here, I found your Google Business profile. I think this is your current one. I know for local search, having your address would be very important. So people around in the area, the search engine will trust more if you have your address listed on here. But that's just a little free bonus if you want to do that or not. But yes, all in all, that's all I have for you. Like I said, if you're happy with the amount of numbers you're coming in, that's cool. This video is just to show you what gaps you can fill in the online space, and how that can help you get more traffic coming in based on or compared to your competitors. So if you like what you heard and you want to learn more, you can always reach out to me at 209-638-9694. And I'd love to answer any questions or talk over any of these tips that I talked to you today. But hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for listening, and have a great day.